You know what's wild? Toxic people don't just find you by accident. You're actually calling them to you like a magnet. And I know that sounds crazy, but stick with me, because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. There's something you do every single day that puts a giant invisible sign on your forehead that says, "Hey, treat me like garbage. I'll allow it." And the worst part? You don't even know you're doing it. But here's the good news. Once I show you what it is, you can turn it off like a light switch. And when you do, toxic people will avoid you like you're on fire. They'll actually be scared to mess with you. So let's fix this right now, because you deserve better. Way better. Step 1. You apologize for things that aren't your fault. Okay, real talk. Do you say sorry a lot? Like, all the time? Even when you didn't do anything wrong? Someone bumps into you. You say sorry. Someone interrupts you while you're talking. You say sorry. Someone gets mad for no reason. You say sorry. Listen, every time you apologize when you didn't mess up, you're teaching people something dangerous. You're teaching them that you think everything is your fault. You're telling them, "Hey, I'm the problem, not you, me." And toxic people? They love that. They're looking for someone who already thinks they're the problem, because then they can blame you for everything and you'll just take it. Think about a dog that rolls on its back showing its belly. That dog is saying, "I give up, you win." That's what you're doing when you apologize for stuff you didn't do. Here's what you do instead. Next time you want to say sorry, but you didn't actually do anything wrong, stop. Close your mouth, say nothing. If someone is waiting for an apology, let them wait. Just stay quiet and calm. Or say something else instead. Say, "I understand," or "I hear you," or "okay." But don't say sorry. Try it once, just once. Watch how different people act around you. They won't know what to do because you're not playing the game anymore. Strong people only apologize when they actually mess up. Weak people apologize for breathing. Which one do you want to be? Step 2. You share too much, too fast. Here's something nobody tells you. When you tell people your whole life story right away, you're giving them weapons. You meet someone new. 5 minutes later, you're telling them about your problems, your fears, your past, your insecurities, all of it. Just spilling everything. You think you're being open. You think you're being real. But here's what's actually happening. Toxic people are listening and taking notes. They're thinking, "Oh, this person is scared of being alone. Good to know. This person has trust issues. Perfect. This person always feels guilty. I can use that." It's like giving someone a map to all your weak spots, and then being surprised when they hit you right there. Normal people share things slowly, a little bit at a time. They test people first. They see if someone is safe before they share the deep stuff. But when you dump everything on someone fast, it tells them you're desperate. Desperate for connection. Desperate to be liked. Desperate to feel close to someone. And toxic people smell desperate like a shark smells blood. So here's the fix. From now on, keep your deep stuff private for a while. Share the light stuff. The easy stuff. The surface stuff. Wait. Watch. See how they treat you over time. Do they respect your time? Do they keep their promises? Do they treat other people well? Do they gossip? Do they lie? If yes to the bad stuff, don't share more. Keep them at arm's length. If no to the bad stuff, then maybe, slowly, you share a bit more, but never all at once. Never everything. Your story is valuable. Your pain is valuable. Don't give it away for free to people who haven't earned it. Step 3. You ignore the red flags because you want to see the good. Oh man, this one hurts, but we have to talk about it. You meet someone, they do something mean, something weird, something that makes your stomach feel funny. But then they smile, they say something nice, they give you attention, and you think, well, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. So you ignore that feeling in your gut. You push it down. You make excuses for them. You give them another chance, and another, and another. And 6 months later, you're miserable. You're asking yourself, how did I end up with this person? Why didn't I see this coming? But the truth is, you did see it coming. You saw the red flags on day 1. You just chose to ignore them. Toxic people always show you who they are early. Always. They can't help it. They talk bad about other people behind their backs. They cancel plans last minute. They only call when they need something. They make you feel bad about yourself, but say it's a joke. They get angry over small things. These are not accidents. These are warnings, like a rattlesnake shaking its tail before it bites you. But we ignore the warnings because we want to believe people are good. We want to give them a chance. We want to see the best in them. That's beautiful. That's kind. But it's also dangerous. Here's what you do instead. When you see a red flag, you see it. You don't make excuses. You don't ignore it. You don't explain it away. You say to yourself, that was a red flag. I'm paying attention. One red flag. Maybe it's nothing. Two red flags. Okay, now I'm watching. Three red flags. I'm out. Done. Finished. You don't wait for 10 red flags. You don't wait for them to hurt you. You just quietly step back and protect yourself. Good people understand boundaries. Toxic people hate them. So when you pull back after seeing red flags, good people respect it. Toxic people get angry and show you exactly who they are. Either way, you win. Because now you know the truth. Step 4. You think being nice means accepting bad treatment. Let me ask you something. Do you think being a good person means letting people walk all over you? Do you think being kind means saying yes to everything? Do you think being nice means you can't say no? Do you think being loving means you have to accept disrespect? Because if you do, I've got news for you. You're wrong. Totally wrong. Being nice doesn't mean being weak. Being kind doesn't mean being a doormat. Being loving doesn't mean accepting garbage treatment. You can be the sweetest, kindest, most loving person on earth and still have iron boundaries. Still say no. Still walk away from toxic people. Still protect yourself. Jesus was kind. He also flipped tables when people disrespected sacred space. Buddha was peaceful. He also walked away from his old life completely. Gandhi was gentle. He also stood up to an entire empire. Nice and strong go together. Kind and firm go together. Loving and boundaried go together. Toxic people love to confuse you about this. They say things like, I thought you were nice. Why are you being mean to me now? Or I thought we were friends. Friends don't set boundaries. They're lying. They're trying to manipulate you. They want you to feel guilty for protecting yourself. Don't fall for it. Here's the truth bomb. The nicest thing you can do for yourself and everyone else is protect your peace. Because when you're drained, used up, and miserable from toxic people, you have nothing left to give to the good people in your life. Your family suffers. Your real friends suffer. You suffer. So protecting yourself from toxic people isn't selfish. It's necessary. It's smart. It's healthy. Starting today, you're nice and strong, kind and firm, loving and protected, all at the same time. And anyone who doesn't like it can leave. Watch how fast your life gets better. Step 5. You don't have your own life. This is the big one. The one that attracts toxic people faster than anything else. You don't have hobbies. You don't have goals. You don't have things you're excited about. You don't have your own friends. You don't have your own dreams. Your whole life revolves around other people. You wait for them to make plans. You wait for them to text. You wait for them to invite you. You wait for them to need you. And when someone finally gives you attention, you drop everything. You cancel your plans. You change your schedule. You make them your whole world. And here's what happens. Toxic people see you and think, perfect. This person has nothing else going on. I can use all their time. I can take all their energy. They won't say no because they have nothing better to do. It's like being an empty house. Anyone can walk in and trash the place because nobody's home to stop them. But when you have your own life, when you have things you care about, when you're busy doing stuff that makes you happy, toxic people can't get in. There's no room. You're too busy, too full, too happy. Here's how you fix this starting today. Find one thing, just one thing that's yours, something you do for you, not for anyone else, just you. Maybe it's drawing, maybe it's running, maybe it's reading, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's building something, maybe it's learning something new. Do that thing. Make time for it. Protect that time like it's gold, because it is gold. It's your time. Then find another thing, and another. Fill your life with things that make you happy, things that excite you, things that are just yours. When you do this, something magical happens. You stop being desperate for people. You stop needing them to make you happy. You stop accepting bad treatment just to have someone around. Because you already have something. You already have your life, your interests, your joy, and people become an addition to your life, not the whole thing. Toxic people avoid busy, happy people. Because busy, happy people don't have time for games. They don't have energy for drama. They're too full of good stuff to make room for garbage. Pick one thing from this video. Just one. Don't try to do all 5. That's too much. Just pick one. Maybe you'll stop apologizing for things you didn't do. Maybe you'll keep your deep stuff private for a while. Maybe you'll pay attention to red flags. Maybe you'll remember that nice and strong go together. Maybe you'll start building your own life. Pick one. Do it this week. Just this week. And watch. Watch how people change around you. Some will respect you more. Some will get confused. Some will get mad and leave. That's perfect. That's exactly what should happen. The toxic ones are leaving. The good ones are staying. And you're finally protecting the most important person in your life, you. Next week, try another one. Keep going. Before you know it, toxic people won't even want to be near you. You'll be like a force field. They'll bounce right off. And your life? It'll be full of people who actually care. People who respect you. People who treat you right. That's the life you deserve. Now, go get it. If this helped you, smash that subscribe button right now. One click. That's it. And go show the world you're not someone they can mess with anymore. You've got this.